Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a collab with Jame from Jame's Jam. If you don't know Jame, you should. She has a fantastic bag collection. She has unbelievable taste in SLGs and she is just a sweetheart. I'm going to leave the link for Jame's video in the description box. Thanks Jame for letting me do this collab with you. We both bought the same bag and we both wanted to do a review, give our impressions and positives, negatives, whatever. So the bag in mind is the Coach Quilted Studio Bag. Couldn't get that all out. Coach Quilted Studio Bag. So we both actually bought the same bag. This is Carnation Pink. This was and is still on sale on the Coach website. And when I bought this, I was able to get an extra 10% back through Rakuten. So I was really, really thrilled with that. So this is actually, I would consider it to be maybe a medium-sized bag at best. And it's got a layout very similar to the Pochette Métis and even more similar to the new Chanel 24 bag that's out recently. And let me give you a look at what is inside, what the layout looks like. And I have my things in here because I'm using it. So you can see that there is a back pocket, a center compartment with a slip pocket, and then a front compartment here. So let's take a look at it on the side. So this way you can definitely see that it has three separate segments. Flat on the bottom, no feet, and you can see that it has a detachable shoulder strap, and it also has a leather clochette with a key, and the key actually does lock the bag. So let me do a little ABS here. Look at that. She goes on her own because she knows she's gorgeous. And it is. I mean, this bag is absolutely gorgeous. And if you watched my unboxing video, I was really surprised when I took it out of the box and saw how heavy it was. I mean, it's not like a brick, and it's certainly not as heavy as, what was that bag that I loved? And I said, there's no way. The Ruby. The Ruby is truly heavy. I don't remember what the weight of it is, but it's somewhere over 2 pounds with nothing in it. And just the way that it's made and the fact that I would mainly hand carry it was just a no-go for me. However, this bag you could wear both shoulder carry and crossbody, so I was fine with it. You can see it has the gunmetal hardware and it has a lock. And again, the clochette is right here. There is a key. I haven't locked it. I really haven't had a need to lock it, but it's great that it can lock because if you're going someplace that's crowded, oh look, I even had the styrofoam on it still. If you're going into someplace that's crowded or someplace where you're going to be putting your bag down and you don't want anybody to get in it really easily, it's great to be able to have that locking mechanism. And I'm not going to play with it right now because the key is pretty far down. But I'm going to show you that it is, in fact, in here. You can probably get a pretty good look at it. So, yeah, so you're able to lock your bag. And honestly, if this is over your shoulder, if somebody's trying to go in your bag, you're going to know it. And especially the fact that it's this type of a push lock. I mean, you're going to hear it. You're going to feel it. You're going to know that there's something wrong. So the bag comes with 2 straps. It comes with this beautiful leather chain strap, which I'll talk about more in a minute. This is just absolutely gorgeous, and this is the longer of the leather chain straps. And this sells for somewhere around $200. Baby boy. Tiger's around. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. He's just not feeling it today, guys. What can I say? He's into grooming. And it also comes with a shoulder strap, which is plenty long to use crossbody. And I will show you what these look like both on the bag. So let me get into a little bit more of the details. So you can see the quilting. This is a cow leather, and it does have very, very, very fine graining, which you might not really be able to see too well. But it looks mostly smooth. It has a little bit of a grain. It feels really similar to the Madison, but I think the Madison might feel a tiny, tiny bit softer, but they're very, very close. And I think because the quilting is different on the Madison, that probably might have a lot to do with the way that it feels. It has smooth leather trim here on the sides, all where the piping is. And inside this whole flap is leather going all the way down. All the way down, as is the back of this pocket. So let me bring it in closer. You could see this is all leather. Each compartment is all leather. The only place that's fabric is the inside of this slip pocket. But the rest of the bag is 100% leather. So give a look inside here. It's kind of awkward to do this, guys. I apologize. So you can see that that's all leather. As far as what fits, right now in here, as you've seen, I have a few things. Tiggy, come on. I have my Chanel O case. I have my Rosalie coin purse, which I'm probably going to switch out of because I've used this for a couple of weeks and I just kind of feel like I need a little bit of a change. I have my Louis Vuitton clay, and I have my nose spray because, you know, I can't really leave home without it for too long of a time. I also have some tissues that I folded up, and I have a pack of tissues in the back, and you could fit your phone in here with no problem. In fact, you could even fit a long wallet in this bag with no problem because there's plenty of room in the center compartment. But it is going to take up a pretty good bit of space because the center compartment is roomy, but it's not enormous. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. That's a boy. Yes. Come on, sweetheart. Say hi. Say hello. Sorry, just his tail is in the camera. You like this bag, baby? Huh? You like it? You like the chain dangling, I bet. Anyway, let me put my things back in, and I'm going to show what it looks like with the chain strap. So, a little bit more about the chain strap. You can't fit in there, Ties. It's not that big. A little bit more about this chain strap. It is absolutely beautiful. It's lightweight. So, it actually weighs far less than a lot of metal chains. But each link is wrapped in leather, completely stitched around, and I mean, really, it looks beautiful, and you can get a good look at the color. So it's too short to wear crossbody. I mean, unless you were really extra, extra tiny height-wise and extra, extra thin, it's not really going to work crossbody. I mean, I'm not even going to attempt it, but I'm going to just pull back here a little bit, and I will show what this looks like. Shoulder carry. So it hits me right at my high hip here. So you can imagine if it's, and I'm 5'4", just a little bit under. So you can imagine if this is at this height for me, what it would be like crossbody. It would really be way too short. I mean, it would come like right under my boobs. But I will show what it looks like. Sweetheart. I will show what it looks like with the leather strap because that gives you much, much more room. You can see he's taken over this video. So, your public is awaiting you, Tiger. And these just have spring clasps. Here's what it looks like on the ends. So, exactly the same on the leather strap. So you can see these are the same hooks, and this strap is adjustable while the chain strap is not. And you'll see that it's certainly much longer. So I like a longer crossbody strap, and I like to be able to know that I'm going to be able to wear this over a coat or a sweater. So this is where it hits crossbody, and this is on the longest setting, and I think that there's enough room. It's going to be a little bit high as a crossbody with a coat, but it should be okay. I mean, it might sit probably about up to here, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't have to be that much longer, and I could always get a strap extender if I really wanted it longer, and you can make it much shorter and just do it as a shoulder bag. Now, if I'm being honest, and I'm always honest when I do these reviews, the chain strap is beautiful, but it's not that easy to stay on your shoulder depending on what you're wearing. So if you're wearing a fabric that's very smooth, that doesn't have any texture to it, it's likely that it's going to slide. So that's something to keep in mind. It does roll, and I have broad shoulders. I mean, you could see that my shoulders are just naturally broad, and it rolls off of my shoulders. But with some things, it doesn't. If it really has, if you're wearing a shirt or any kind of a top that has some body to it, it's going to be able to stay much, much better. This crossbody strap is a nice width. It's maybe about 3/4 of an inch, maybe even an inch wide. So it does have, I usually use my thumb as a gauge. So it does have enough width where it just lays very flat and very comfortable on your shoulder, no matter how you're carrying it. So that's just something to think about. So I really highly, highly recommend this bag. I like it so much that unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm actually selling my pink Chanel bowler back to Fashion File. Because honestly, if I had to choose between that bag and this Coach bag is going to be the winner. Just plain and simple. I just like this bag better. And they're too close in color. And I just kind of feel that I don't want to keep something around if I'm not really going to get as much use out of it as what I would like. So yeah, this has really won my heart. I haven't sprayed it. I probably will spray it with something that's waterproof. And I was thinking about maybe getting a bag organizer just so I could keep the inside cleaner. So that's something else that I'm thinking of. And I generally don't like bag inserts because they take up a lot of space. And this isn't a bag that has a ton of space. So that's something to consider. But I've never really had a problem with getting my bags dirty in the interior. I'm really careful about keeping things that could go rogue, like pens or lip pencils or lipsticks, pretty tightly confined so that they don't go, you know, running rampant all over the bag. So yeah, it's a decision that I'm going to have to really think of, but it's such a pretty bag. I don't want it to get dirty or, you know, have anything stain it. So we'll see. So that is my review. Head on over to Jame's channel and see what she thinks of it. And I will see you in my next video, which is going to be on Saturday, guys. It's a Halloween video. You are not going to want to miss it. And if anyone else is making a Halloween video, please let me know. Share your link. I'll be sharing links in my description box. There are quite a few other people who are doing Halloween videos. Let's make this one big collab, support each other, and let's do our best to trick or treat on Halloween weekend. All right, guys, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Bye. Say bye, Ty.